tribute to a great general, a great servant for the people of West Nile. A lot has been said on what the great general has done for us as the people of West Nile. But one of the things we do appreciate him for is that he always made sure that West Nile got its fair share of the national cake. And through that, we have managed to get electricity, as mentioned. We have managed to get the roads, as mentioned. The famous Laropi Bridge funding, which is going to start, that was another champion, bridge champion by managed to get the roads, as mentioned. The famous Laropi Bridge funding, which is going to start, that was another champion, bridge champion by the great general who is laying before us. So as new members of this parliament, some of us were in the second term, we came towards the last years of the great general. But nevertheless, he always got time to call us in his office and continued guiding us on some of the projects and issues to raise. One of the issues he always used to tell us about was the road also between Nebi going to Goli and all the way to Fura. That is one of the roads that he always was passionate about. And now that we managed to pass a loan here of 20 million United States dollars for that road, we do urge the Ministry of Works to fulfill that pledge of making sure that road of Nebi, Goli to Zombo is tarmacked. I do thank you all and appreciate, and we welcome you to West Nile tomorrow for the burial of the general. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Miri Babalanda, the chairperson of the National Organizing Committee. We want you to speak so that you don't miss the flight to West Nile.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker and honorable members. Right Honorable Speaker, I stand here to pay tribute to the Right Honorable General Moses Ali. Right Honorable Speaker, today we gather not only to mourn the passing of Right Honorable General Moses Ali, but also to celebrate the extraordinary life of a man whose name is permanently etched in the history of Uganda. Right Honorable Speaker, General Moses Ali was an exceptional patriot, a distinguished soldier, an accomplished statesman, and a dedicated public servant whose contribution to our nation spanned more than 5 decades. Throughout his life, he remained steadfast in advancing the ideals of peace, national unity, and socio-economic transformation. This House has lost one of its most experienced, respected, and accomplished members. For over 2 decades, General Moses Ali faithfully served the people of West Nile in Parliament. He was first elected Member of Parliament for East Moyo County in 2001, re-elected in 2011, and later represented Adjumani West County from 2016 until his passing on Saturday. His repeated electoral victories reflected the immense trust and confidence that his
Honorable Shamim Malende.
Right Honorable Speaker and colleague members, I'm Shamim Malende, Woman Member of Parliament for Kampala District. Right Honorable Speaker, on behalf of the people of Kampala, I rise to pay tribute to the fallen General Moses Ali, who is before us here. Right Honorable Speaker, we extend our heartfelt condolences to the family, the people of West Nile, the Muslim fraternity, and the nation at large From an Islamic perspective, Right Honorable Speaker, death reminds us that every soul shall return to Allah, and what remains are those good deeds. General Moses Ali, the late, championed unity, particularly amongst the Muslim community. And he also encouraged coexistence of all persons, irrespective of their background, political affiliations, or faith. Right Honorable Speaker, if the titular head of the Muslim community, His Royal Highness Prince Kasim Nachibinge, confirmed to us that he's been having engagements with him over several matters, who are we as leaders not to pick a lesson from the late General Moses Ali? Right Honorable Speaker, in conclusion, we pray that the soul of General Moses Ali may rest in eternal peace, and according to the faith of Islam, every person has shortcomings, but in the Muslim faith, what we speak of are the good deeds of a person, and then we pray that God forgives his transgressions. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un.
Thank you. Condolence message from the National Resistance Movement, Office of the First National Vice Chairperson. Signed by Alhaji Moses Chigongo, the National Vice Chairperson. Your message is received. Another message is from Uganda Parliamentary Cooperative Savings and Credit Society, which most people here know as SACO. To the family of the late Right Honorable General Retired Moses Ali, signed by Honorable Migade Robert Ndugwa, the board chairperson. We also have condolence messages from Democratic Party, I don't know which one, but Office of the Secretary General. You are going to find out which one. Signed by the Honorable Dr. Siranda Gerald Blacks, the Secretary General of the only Democratic Party in Uganda, and a member of East African Legislative Assembly. Also, we have condolence message from Interparty Organization for Dialogue, IPOD, signed by Honorable Siranda Gerard Blacks, the chairman, IPOD. And honorable members in the public gallery, we also have Honorable Bas Agaba, a former member of parliament. His other name is Nyambura or something like that. Yeah. Yes, I know he's from Chitagwenda, but his other name is Nyambura. Also, we have a condolence message from Parliamentary Pension Scheme, signed by Neyabale Sylvia, MP, who is signed for the chairperson, Board of Trustees. So I have Honorable Minsa Kabanda. We are getting it. 2 minutes.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. And I'm speaking on behalf of Kampala Metropolitan as a minister and as a representative of Kampala. General Moses, I want to also to support the motion. Right Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Moses Ali was beyond public, all has been said, but General Moses Ali was a committed Muslim whose faith guided his life. He was widely recognized as a pillar of the Muslim community, especially among the Nubian community, and was respected for promoting unity, peace and harmony among Muslims and all Ugandans. You've seen some facts, but at least he belonged to both factions. That's why he went to Chibuli and he went to Uganda Muslim Supreme Council. His contribution to the growth of Islam in Uganda will remain part of the enduring legacy. He used his influence in government to support the development of Islamic University in Uganda, where he also served on the University Council and chaired its finance committee. He equally championed the establishment and growth of Chibuli Muslim Hospital, expanding access to health care while strengthening Muslim institutions in the country. These are lasting monuments that will continue to benefit generations of Uganda. General Moses Ali demonstrated that faith and public service can complement one another. He carried himself with humility, respected people of all backgrounds, and remained steadfast in his belief that national development is best.
Thank you. The Muslim Parliamentary Caucus, they have raised the 2 million shillings, which is with the chairperson, and they will pass it on to the family. 2 million. Give them another round of applause. Honorable Sewungu is going to give us more.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. First of all, I want to send my condolences to the people of West Nile. And it's a big task to create another General Moses Ali from there. I came in Parliament in 2011, but one of the most people who are making this floor interesting was General Moses Ali. You could not tell him to sit down when he's seated there. He raised a point of order. You say, order for what? If you are standing, I also remain standing. But I want to thank his driver. I taught most of my teaching career was in the military police. And the many senior officers sit behind. General Moses Ali in his vehicle was always sitting in front with his driver. Whoever knows his driver, kindly thank him for me. Managing a driver and you a general is not easy. General Moses Ali has been a real soldier. I last talked to him when we had called of voting for the Speaker of Parliament. But you could see him still insisting at any activity dealing with government. Most of us, when we get sick, we tend to hide our way. But General Moses Ali was in the public, fighting and doing everything for the good of his country. As my former speaker stated, there was no battle interesting in this house like APA. The battle of APA in this house with General Moses Ali, we could see people from other regions of the country and see the battle, but Moses Ali would say, you will not take APA from West Nile, I think a Juman area. So you people of West Nile, your APA issue, continue with your APA, but the battle was for Moses Ali. Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, we came here together. I don't know the way Moses Ali, and I thank members. They were respecting him so much. They were respecting General Moses Ali so much. And the soldiers, they say they don't die, but they fade away. I don't know where it came from. General Mujira will tell us.
Thank you. We have also condolence message from the Ministry of Information, Communication, Technology and National Guidance, signed by Honorable Joyce Namboza Sebugwao, the Minister of State for ICT. Can I have Honorable Member from Noya, Honorable Dennis Opio, where the General taught in 1960. Is he here?
Thank you.
Yes. He was a teacher.
Thank you. Right Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity For the record, I am Opio Dennis Geoffrey, a Member of Parliament for Nwoya County. Right Honorable Speaker, I joined this House in seconding a motion to pay tribute to the statesman, a distinguished serviceman, and a servant primary school teacher, the late Right Honorable General Moses Hali was. Right Honorable Speaker, before joining the Army in 1968 and rising to national prominence, the late Honorable General Moses Hali served as a primary school teacher in Anaka Catholic Girls' School and Kochgoma Church of Uganda Primary School in Nwoya District in Achole Sub-Region. Though it was a short tenure, that period has remained a prominent legacy in his life. And even as he rose later to become a 4-star general, a prime minister, a second deputy prime minister of Uganda, it is normally highlighted that he had a humble beginning as a primary school teacher. Secondly, Right Honorable Speaker, the late Right Honorable General.
Thank you. In the public gallery, the VIP gallery, we have Honorable Minister and former MP. We have Honorable Sulaiman Chirunda Barieju.
That indicates that colleagues, especially the children of the late, know that much as I'm 61 years, I'm also a son to him. May his soul rest in peace. Thank
Honorable
you.
Rose Obiga. Just, we are about to, we are relaxed.
Yeah.
Please, Honorable Rose Obiga.
Thank
2
you,
minutes.
Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I drove all the way from West Nile to be here because I thought the first program would let me be straight there. Right Honorable Speaker, allow me heartily thank the President of the Republic of Uganda for our son to have stayed for all this time. The President personally treated Moses Ali. Moses Ali has been sickly for quite some time. Your Excellency, we, the people of West Nile, we thank you so much. Right Honorable Speaker, I'm the Vice Chairperson of West Nile Parliamentary Caucus. And Moses Ali has been a foundation stone to all of us. We are so grateful. He has been our go-between between West Nile and His Excellency. We're here requesting the President, with due respect, if you can appoint a son or a daughter of West Nile in cabinet who will act as a bridge. Yes, West Nile this time gave in a lot. The President did say, vote and we shall always put you there. And on behalf of West Nile, I'm here to reiterate that we need a bridge to replace Moses Ali. Dear brother, we love you, but you have gone too soon. May your precious soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you.
Right Honorable First Deputy Prime Minister, The honorable member is asking you to take the message to the president. She wants to be appointed to cabinet. Honorable Fono Pondo.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker and members of the Parliament. Moses Sali is or has been a testimony of one of the cardinal points of the NRM, reconciliation. Reconciliation without bitterness. In 1988-89, this government, we tried Moses Sali and we suspected him of committing treason. We arrested him, we tried him, put him in Rosira. Court eventually acquitted him. Since that time, I have never sensed any sense of bitterness in Moses Sali. He has never referred to it in any of his public engagement. I wish how many Ugandans can indeed reconcile permanently. Right Honorable Speaker and members of Parliament, that's just for history. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Pachuto. The West Nile bus is waiting, leaving in the next 20 minutes. So allow me to pick those other West Nilers, and then order. Please, Honorable Pachuto.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker.
Yeah.
On behalf of the people of Pakwach, allow me to extend my heartfelt condolences to the President, to you, the Speaker of Parliament, and the family of the late Right Honorable General Moses Sali. Right Honorable Speaker, I stand here in testimony of late General Moses Ali as a peace builder. In 1986, I was a young girl. One morning, there appeared 3 vehicles parked in our home, and soldiers jumped out. My late father was seated under a tree. Then came out a towering, tall soldier, and that was our late elder, and started beckoning my father. I was bringing something for my father, and my father whispered and said, "Run away, all the girls run away, and the women in this home." And why was that? Because it was well known that soldiers were very good at raping women, and that's why my dad asked us to run away. And then later on, we were all called back. He had been sent to go and talk to my father, who was a prominent man, a prominent opinion leader, to mobilize the people of Jonam to welcome the NRA with green leaves. So indeed today, as people of West Nile, we have lost a general that fought to see that there is peace in West Nile, and see to it that women are no longer raped by the current UPDF. For that, we really thank him. Right Honorable Speaker, somebody mentioned here that we should not pay tribute by just talking, but action. Right Honorable Speaker, the President mentioned 2 of our roads, critical roads, of economic value. The Navy up to Vura, and then Panyimur, Wadelai, Obongi.
Honorable Chandia Bernadette Kodil. You don't need to change positions.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Chandia Bernadette. Is left for Adjumani, for the people of Madi, Laropi Bridge. Moyo was among the first districts in Uganda. Under Adjumani to date, we are still town council. Municipality status in Moyo was among the first districts in Uganda. Under Adjumani to date, we are still town council. Municipality status in honor of our father. My son, yes. But also on the flip side, he's my father. Mi ni mtoto wa jeshi, kwa hivyo huu ni baba wangu. So in that sense, worry not. The cock is down, but the cock has able replacements because the eggs became chicks. We are now growing. So rest in peace. Generals do not die. Sleep well, General. Rest assured, Madi will shine, Adjumani will shine, Moyo will shine, Uganda will shine. I thank you very much.
Thank you. I will take keen interest to take some census about the people with the military background in this parliament. Seems like this parliament we have many people. And yes, Honorable Musa Noah, Koboko North.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, on behalf of people of Koboko North and on my own behalf, I wish to extend my heartfelt condolences to His Excellency the President, the family of late General Moses Ali, the people of Adjumani, people of West Nile, and the nation. Right Honorable Speaker, today we are mourning at the same time celebrating a life of a statesman who lived his entire life for humanity. Right Honorable Speaker, in 2003, September, when General Moses Ali had just returned from treatment, I and my honorable colleague, Dr. George Boka, requested to visit General Moses Ali. We requested for appointment to visit him at home, but 2 days later he gave us an appointment in the office. When we went to the office, we had a 2 hours meeting. We thought we had gone to see a patient, but General Moses Ali took us through all the projects of West Nile, including Laropi Bridge, including the road from Laropi to Afoji, including the road from Koboko, Moyo, Adjumani, Moyo, Yumbe, and the compensation of the veterans in West Nile. By the time we ended the meeting, Right Honorable Speaker, I realized that General Moses Ali was not done yet, despite his health saying otherwise. It was at the same time that he gave me his book, The Odyssey of the Nubi, from soldiers of British Empire to full citizens in Uganda. It was in that book that I came to learn in detail some of the difficulties General Moses Ali had with the former head of state, President Idi Amin. And we therefore want to thank him for his endurance, for choosing peace, for his support for West Nile region.
Honorable Grace Freedom, Kuyuchin, Okara, Okora.
Okoro County. Right Honorable, thank you very much for the opportunity, and I pass my condolence to you, to His Excellency the President, and to Parliament, and to the people of Uganda. I support this motion for the great son of West Nile, very consistent, very resilient, very straight-talking, very decisive, but also humorous. Just to remind ourselves about how the cock came in, because he respected people, he respected protocol. And when some of us wanted to do things he didn't like, he said, "You people, I am of age, I am a general, you have to listen to me, I am the cock of West Nile." So we also teased him, we said, "If you are the cock, so what are we?" The hens, but he laughed. But I know him as a man who respected women. He would always refer to many women I have come across as madam. He will not say honorable, he'll say madam. But if you are saying something he didn't agree with, he'll say, "Really, madam?" And he would know that that didn't go well with him. I want to thank His Excellency the President for rewarding the veterans of UNRF, the army he led, because that was a pain in him. Every time he talked about the army, the veterans, he would think about compensating these people who really put their lives and fought for peace. I want to thank him as a leader, as somebody who nurtured me also. He delegated me to so many of his activities.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody has brought that out. He actually one time told me, when I was in the other side, that what is delaying him is to see that the combatants are compensated. So I think he has rested. He has rested. Honorable Kumo Gabriel, I know you are going to take a lift from Honorable Freedom.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. I stand to support the motion to pay tribute to our fallen colleague, Lieutenant General Moses Ali. General Moses Ali. The first time I interacted with the late was in 2019. Actually, 12th October, when he was the guest of honor in a function of the retired Archbishop Lukurombi in Igoli. He came in. I expected, because the crowd was very big in that function, when they heard that the cock was coming to that function, he came in with a few soldiers. We expected many soldiers. He was a general, and he was a prime minister then. To my dismay, even when he gave his speech, we expected him to fear the crowds. He didn't. To me, when, of course, we are in the 11th Parliament and now the 12th Parliament, his life was at the other end. So we didn't have much interaction with him. But to the people of West Nile, he has always been our go-between, between the government and whatever projects we had in West Nile. In reflecting this death, I looked at about 3 verses, but I will leave 2 verses to the family, the bereaved family and the people of Uganda in his memory, the Beatitudes, that is Matthew chapter 3.
Beatitudes is in chapter 5 of Matthew. Honorable Paparu Lilian Arua. And then we shall have another person from West Nile, Honorable Anne Amelia Chambade. Yeah.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. On my own behalf and on behalf of the people of Arua District, I rise to extend my condolences to the family. Right Honorable Speaker, I stand to pay tribute as a daughter of a military person whom General Moses Ali recruited in Amin's time and rose to the ranks of a colonel because he had to bring him back from exile to join UPDF. General Moses Ali is a household name in West Nile. There are younger people who have never seen him, but they know that there is a father, a cock in West Nile called General Moses Ali. General Moses Ali has served for many years in this country, but you would never hear him in scandals. He has served dedicatively when you hear corruption and what you never hear, our great father in those issues of corruption. We thank him for that. He has been a model to us, and he is a humorous person. One time, he was not well. He returned from treatment abroad. We didn't go to see him as West Nile Parliamentary Caucus. Then we had a meeting for the caucus with equal opportunities. He was the first person in the room. When we arrived, he was like, you know, joking. You people thought I was gone. I'm around. You didn't go to see me, so I've brought myself for you to see. So he was a friendly person, friendly to people across age.
You need to develop equal horizon. I didn't understand. He said, you are the engine in this country. If you're working as a principal private secretary, there's so much you can do to support your president. And that is how I started politics. That is how I started engaging all the areas. That is how I supported and identifying students for scholarships. That is how I penetrated all districts as a PPS. And that is why people say that of Moses Ali. The second one, when I was in the Ministry of Trade, I had a challenge of sugar.
Right Honorable Speaker, allow me bring heartfelt appreciations to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, for granting our son an official burial. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. I want to thank General Moses Ali. He was a statesman who dedicated his time to promote peace and development to the people of northern Uganda. He worked hand in hand with the government of Uganda to bring peace in Acholi, to bring peace in West Nile. We will not forget this legacy. Your Right Honorable Speaker, General Moses Ali served this nation with a lot of humility. I remember when I was RDC Noya around 2015, when General Moses Ali was the second Deputy Prime Minister. He came to my office when he was the second Deputy Prime Minister and the second leader of government business in Parliament. I was so surprised to see a general at that rank and that title to a small office of RDC. And he was talking about opening some road going to Adjumani, connecting Noya to Adjumani. Forever we shall remember him as a statesman. Thank you so much for giving me opportunity.
Thank you. The key point here is humility can take you to places. Honorable Drito, and then followed by woman MP Obongi.
My name is Adrito Martin Andy, and I represent the people of Upper Madi in Madi Okolo district, on whose behalf I second the motion. Right Honorable Speaker, the gentleman lying in front of us here in that casket is not an ordinary person. Moses Ali, as rightly said, is a household name not only in West Nile, but virtually in the whole of northern Uganda and Uganda. General Moses Ali was a very firm man, but a very fair person as well. A cadre of his nature is not someone we come to mourn. We come here not to mourn the life of General Moses Ali, but we come here to celebrate the life of an illustrious son of Madi, West Nile, and Uganda. As a young person, We were students at Namilan College. At the height of the difficult moments, we were stopped by the roadblock at Intinda. Fortunately, the gentleman lying there in the coffin was passing by. He came out of his vehicle, ordered the soldiers at the roadblock to release us immediately to continue back to school. And that was the fairness of this gentleman.
Thank you, woman MP Obongi. Honorable Jojo